Step one for consistency is showing up, right? So I have no idea, honestly, what I'm about to say in this video. I don't plan to edit it, and I don't necessarily plan to upload it. If you find it on YouTube, then I had the courage to do so. I thought maybe there was a kernel of something here, and it's the first video that I've decided to make in a very long time. But I think that's the point, is to just do it and have some form of consistency. I think for the longest time, I had a lot of ideas in my head, lists that I would make on my phone of like cool titles for a video or a topic I really wanted to talk about. But then there was always just this daunting feeling of I need to speak to a camera, which, honestly, I consider myself a people person, but speaking to a camera just doesn't sit right with me. It just feels kind of awkward when no one else is in the room. I like talking to somebody. Conversations make life a lot more dynamic. And also the idea of having to edit and just all the other work on top of just like my regular job and responsibilities in my life and my social life, and not wanting to really compromise on a lot of those different areas of my life in order to document ideas and share thoughts that I didn't even know would necessarily be authentic, just because I'm talking to a camera and not having a real conversation with somebody about something specific. But at the end of the day, I've started to see a lot of different things pop up on the YouTube algorithm of just everyday people recording from their car, not editing videos at all, and just speaking about whatever they're going through in life, whether it's work, whether it's family, finances, stories from their past, advice or ideas that they may have for people that are younger than them to help them through difficult times. And it just seem to like resonate with me a lot more because there's this sort of authenticity grind set happening on YouTube now where there isn't a lot of editing involved. No one necessarily even knows what they're going to say when they're going in front of the camera, and you're kind of just running with it. And the point seems to be more about just being consistent and showing up and speaking whatever's on your mind versus having to prepare scripts or edit videos with a lot of high intensity graphics and software and investing a lot of time and energy in order to output something that you might feel like just is a nice thought or a good lesson or something that you're going through in life that you even just want to document for yourself and want no one else to see. And I think that's what this video is. This is my first step in at least just doing something so that it's out there, and maybe not even out there if I don't upload it, but even just that I did it, that I sat down, that I did it, that I can build a level of consistency for myself, especially since the new year in 2025 that I'm recording this at the beginning of January. And I just wanted to sit down for at least a minute or two and talk through it and speak to the camera. I did have a lot of thoughts, as I said, about videos I want to make in the future, whether it's about relationships with people, not necessarily romantic, but friendships, family, and the importance of establishing those throughout your life, whether it's just career development or different ideas that I've had from my career experiences and what I've learned working in corporate America. And just even for myself to document thoughts if I'm going through a difficult time or I feel like I need to have some sort of stream of consciousness to examine my thoughts a little bit more out loud and document things. I'm not personally a fan of journaling. I know it's very taboo and common these days. People like to journal, and I all for that, but I've tried and I'm just not a pen and paper kind of guy. I like speaking, I like talking, and I think this will just give me an outlet to help share those ideas a lot more. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that as well. So I don't really have anything else to say. So I'm going to cut the video here. And if you ever see this online, then this is the start of a new beginning. And if not, we'll just run with it a few more times until we feel comfortable and actually can talk about some more topics of substance. And thank you for everyone that's been posting online daily, just giving me the realization, inspiration that you don't have to have a plan necessarily. You just got to show up and work through it as you go. So have a good night, everybody.